What's going on, everyone? It's KB the Mark, back to bring you the news. On today's wrestling report, we have many stories to discuss, starting with an NXT star may be called up to the main roster soon. The first matchup announced for the February 3rd edition of AEW Collision. Bayley says the vision for her WrestleMania 40 opponent is clear, and many more stories. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to stay up to date. Now, without further ado, let's jump into the news. The first match has been announced for this Saturday's episode of AEW Collision from Edinburgh, Texas. Top superstar Bryan Danielson will be battling Hechicero in singles action. This will kickstart AEW's new relationship with CMLL, which was announced on last week's programming. WWE superstar and 2024 Royal Rumble winner Bayley was a guest on Wednesday's edition of The Bump, where she spoke about who she might choose as her WrestleMania 40 opponent and why she believes she is better than Rhea Ripley. I don't know why everybody's like, so what's going to be your decision? Can we have the scoop? You guys had the scoop weeks ago. I said it from the beginning that I was going to win the Royal Rumble. I said it even before they won the tag titles. I said I want all these things that I can beat Rhea. Look, props to Rhea. She's younger than me, she's stronger than me, she's faster than me, she sells more merch than me. I haven't had a freaking shirt in a year, but she's not Damage Control. Yeah, Judgment Day won Faction of the Year. Good for them. They have worked their butts off. They're on every single show. They're all over the place. And I would have done the same thing to R-Truth, so props to them. But they're not Damage Control, and Rhea Ripley is not Bayley. She doesn't have my experience, she doesn't have my vision, she doesn't have my girls. But yeah, there's no decision to be made. The vision is clear. Tama Tonga opens up about a difficult decision. The OG Bullet Club member and former multi-time IWGP Tag Champion and never Openweight Champion wrestled his final matchup with New Japan Pro Wrestling at the January 24th New Beginning Tour. This ended a run that began for Tonga back in 2010. During an interview with Midnight Wrestling Kingdom, he explained why he decided to leave Japan. You know, I came here for the G1 for 1 month, and I went home, and my kids grew up too fast. I miss their birthdays. I miss so many things, and as I'm getting older, I don't want to miss my kids growing up. I love Japan, but I love my wife and kids, and I want to be there. I want to be a part of their life growing up. Tonga had a huge victory over Shingo Takagi at New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 18 at the beginning of the month. Back in 2016, he was set to sign with WWE, but received a substantial offer increase from New Japan Pro Wrestling and remained with them instead. Trick Williams is ready for the big time. The NXT star and former North American champion made his main roster debut on this past Friday's SmackDown when he saved his longtime friend and partner Carmelo Hayes from a beatdown. The Florida crowd serenaded Williams with his signature "Whoop That Trick" chant. During an interview with Lucha Libre Online, Williams was asked about whether he was permanently getting moved to the main roster. He says that a lot of good things are in store for the future and that fans should stay tuned. The Whoop That Trick movement has begun, so we gotta wait and see. You never know. NXT Championship, Dusty Classic on Tuesday, me and my boy Mello getting to work. We got a lot of good things in store. The ratings for the latest edition of WWE NXT are in. The show drew 648,000 live viewers on the USA Network, which is up from the 642,000 viewers the show previously drew a week ago, according to Brandon Thurston of WrestleNomics. It did a .18 rating for the 18 to 49 demographic. The show did a .19 rating 1 week ago. Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Gunther has now hit an impressive WWE milestone after an unbelievable run with the title and a strong 2023. He became the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion by defeating Shinsuke Nakamura for the title. He previously surpassed Shinsuke Nakamura's 201-day reign, which ended in 2019. After making several defenses on SmackDown, he was moved to Raw last year during the draft, where he has continued to make defenses. He surpassed the record for the longest reign with the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship this past September, where he broke the Honky Tonk Man's record, which had stood for 35 years. Although he didn't defend the title at this past Saturday's Royal Rumble Premium Live event, he did defend the title against Kofi Kingston this week on Monday Night Raw. Now, he has reached 600 days as the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion. Throughout his reign, he has made a total of 91 title defenses across house shows, dark matches, television events, and premium live events. It's unclear who he will defend the title against at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia, although he is a frontrunner to challenge Seth Rollins for the world title at WrestleMania after a recent showdown between them and CM Punk being sidelined with an injury. Solo Sikoa has made the choice to take a break from his Twitter/X account. Social media can be a hostile place to be, depending on the interactions you have with people. This includes wrestlers who filter the feedback they get from people, as there are sincere fans who are rooting for you, while others want to be negative. AEW is looking like the favorite to land Kazuchika Okada as they compete against WWE to sign the top New Japan Pro Wrestling star. Okada is one of the first major free agents in the world of pro wrestling in 2024. His deal has expired with New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he can talk about any promotion he wishes. AEW is believed to have made the strongest first offer. Last week it was said that AEW is being seen as more likely of a landing spot for Okada than WWE. It was added there has been very little if any talk between Okada and WWE. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select reported that New Japan sources have claimed that things have been amicable between the two sides. Regarding WWE, there's been talk between the two sides. Okada reached out to those on the roster to gauge his offers, WWE's approach, and to help weigh a decision. Regarding AEW, they've been fairly confident over the last month that they would land him, to the point where they put tentative plans in place for his official debut, something that was made a month ago. They were told that AEW made what they considered a substantial offer. It looks like WWE NXT could be losing one of its top stars, while the Raw roster will be getting a notable addition with one wrestler who has been consistently pushed throughout their tenure with the company. Tiffany Stratton signed with WWE in 2021 after being trained by Greg Gagne. She won the NXT Women's Championship, where she held the title for 107 days at NXT Battleground 2023 before losing it to Becky Lynch last September. Earlier this month, she ended her feud with Fallon Henley as she lost a ranch hand or servant for a day match at New Year's Evil. This past Saturday, she worked the Women's Royal Rumble match, where she entered as the number 29 entrant and lasted until the final four when she got eliminated. PW Insider reports there was a lot of chatter backstage at Monday's Raw regarding Stratton's performance in the Royal Rumble match. There have been pitches for her to join the Raw brand, and although not confirmed, some believe she could be main roster bound as early as next month. One WWE star has caught the attention of WWE officials for his recent performances on television at a time when WWE looks to build momentum ahead of WrestleMania and kick off the road to the event. On last week's episode of SmackDown, WWE booked Carmelo Hayes versus Austin Theory, where after the match, Hayes was beaten down by Theory and Grayson Waller, leading to Trick Williams running in to make the save. The fans chanted, "Whoop that Trick." This comes at a time when WWE has gotten behind him in NXT, as he is days away from challenging NXT champion Ilya Dragunov for the title at NXT Vengeance Day on February 4th. House of Wrestling reports a tenured WWE source told them that the WWE SmackDown creative team was blown away with the reaction Williams got, and the belief from some influential people in the company now is that Williams has future WrestleMania main eventer potential. One top star praised the NXT star for having great attitude and skill set that he's cultivating. They see nothing but positives for him. In addition to his title match at the upcoming show, Williams and Hayes will also take on Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Finals. That's it, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please feel free to express your opinion below. Be sure to check out more videos from the channel. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell for daily wrestling videos. Once again, I'm KB the Mark, signing off. Until the next one. I started with nothing and came out a king.
Yeah.
I've been the one that's been ballin' for rings. It's been me and my team and we chasing the green. My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.
Yeah.
My team be the shit, we ain't ballin' for free.